How to store fresh potatoes for 1 year. Without spoiling hello, it's great to see you again on the Clever Tricks channel. Have you ever been about to cook your favorite potato dish, only to find the potatoes have gone soft, sprouted, or turned green? Disappointing, right? Not only does it ruin the dish, but it's also a waste of ingredients and can be harmful to your health. Potatoes, when exposed to air, easily dry out, soften, and sprout. Even more concerning, sprouted potatoes contain solanine, a natural toxin. If consumed in large amounts, solanine can cause stomach pain, nausea, or even poisoning. I have created subtitles in multiple languages. Please select your preferred language. Comment below and let me know which country you are watching from. It's amazing that we can connect from all around the world. However, what many people don't expect is that the habit of putting potatoes in the refrigerator is actually the reason they spoil faster. Never store potatoes in the fridge. At low temperatures, the starch in potatoes turns into sugar, causing the insides to darken, ruining the flavor and forming harmful compounds for your health. Many people don't know this and accidentally make their potatoes spoil faster, affecting the whole family. So, is there a way to store potatoes that's safe, economical, and keeps them fresh for many months? The answer is yes. And the good news is, these methods are very simple and can be done at home. Watch the entire video to discover how to keep your potatoes crispy, tasty, and nutritious for the long term. First, let's look at some common types of potatoes. Russet potatoes. Rough brown skin, high in starch. Ideal for frying and baking. Yukon Gold. Potatoes, smooth yellow skin, tender and fragrant flesh. Perfect for stews and soups. Red potatoes. Red skin, waxy flesh. Great for boiling or mashing. Fingerling potatoes. Small, long, crispy, and delicious. No matter which type you choose, potatoes are a nutritional treasure in the kitchen. They contain lots of vitamin C, vitamin B6, fiber, and minerals like potassium, providing energy, aiding digestion, boosting immunity, and protecting heart health. However, if stored incorrectly, potatoes spoil quickly, lose nutrients, and may even become toxic. Especially sprouted skins may contain high levels of solanine, which can be seriously harmful if consumed. So, if you regularly use potatoes in your meals, don't miss the extremely effective tips we're about to share. Method 1. Use a cardboard box. If you have many potatoes and no storage cellar, this method is very effective. Just prepare a cardboard box. You can get one from a store. Depending on the amount, you can use several boxes. Line the bottom of the box with old fabric or newspaper. Place the potatoes gently into the box. Sprinkle a bit of baking soda evenly over the potatoes. Baking soda helps absorb moisture and prevent sprouting. If you have dry soil or dry ash, you can sprinkle it between layers of potatoes, creating an ideal environment to keep them dry and fresh. Since not every home has dry soil, baking soda is a great alternative. Finally, close the box and place it in a dry, cool, well-ventilated area away from heat and light. With this method, potatoes can last up to 1 year without sprouting. Simple, right? Method 2. Wrap potatoes with plastic wrap. Another effective way is to use plastic wrap. Fresh potatoes like these can be wrapped tightly with food wrap. Be sure to add some dried tea leaves inside the wrap. This is the secret to absorbing moisture and creating a moisture-proof layer. Where are you from? Leave a comment. I'm so happy to meet people from all over the world. Wrap each potato and place them in a dark, airy area away from light. You can use paper bags, wicker baskets, or ventilated boxes. Important: do not store potatoes near onions or bananas. These foods release ethylene gas, which accelerates sprouting. Whichever method you choose, this technique is very effective. Potatoes can last for several months without spoiling. However, if you have many potatoes, wrapping each one individually takes time. Method 3. Store potatoes in a wicker basket. Wicker baskets provide great ventilation, preventing the potatoes from suffocating and keeping mold away. However, it's best to line the basket with dry paper or thin cloth to reduce dust and lightly absorb moisture. Stack only 1 to 2 layers of potatoes. Avoid piling them high or dumping them in, as the bottom ones will be crushed and spoil faster. If you have a lot of potatoes, divide them into several smaller baskets instead of one big one. Place the basket in a cool, dark, and dry location. Ideally, an airy spot away from direct sunlight and raised off the ground, such as under a kitchen cabinet or a shaded corner of the porch. Do not refrigerate, because cold temperatures turn starch into sugar, changing the taste and color when cooked. Note: every few days, gently turn the potatoes and remove any that show signs of sprouting or softening to prevent spoiling the others. Method 4. Freeze prepped potatoes. If you want potatoes to last long and be convenient to cook, you can freeze prepped potatoes. First, rinse the potatoes in a bowl of water to clean the skins. Where are you from? It's such a joy that we're connecting from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for your support. Drain them. Next, peel the potatoes. It takes a little time up front, but it'll make cooking much quicker later. Place the potatoes on a cutting board and cut them however you like: sticks, cubes, slices, etc. Then, blanch the potatoes in boiling water. This helps prevent them from turning mushy when cooked. Blanching is best done after peeling and cutting, but you can blanch whole potatoes if preferred. Small potatoes, blanch for 3 to 4 minutes. Large potatoes, blanch for 5 to 8 minutes. After blanching, transfer them to a bowl of cold water to stop the cooking process and preserve texture. Soak in the ice water for the same amount of time you blanched them. Water should be under 16 degrees Celsius or colder. Then, place the potatoes on a clean towel to remove excess water and dry faster. Small ones cool in about 3 to 4 minutes. Large ones need 5 to 8 minutes. Once completely cool, put the potatoes into Ziploc bags or containers made for freezing. Divide them into portions for convenience. leave about 1.5 centimeters of space in each bag. Store in the freezer. With this method, potatoes can be frozen for up to 12 months and still taste great. When needed, just thaw the amount you want to cook to avoid waste. When reheating, you can add butter, oil, or seasoning to restore flavor. Method 5. Store potatoes in dry sand. Use river sand or clean construction sand. Sun-dry the sand thoroughly to remove all moisture. The drier the sand, the better the preservation. Never use moist sand as it will rot and mold the potatoes. Prepare a cardboard box depending on how many potatoes you have. First, pour a layer of dry sand on the bottom of the box. Arrange the potatoes on top, making sure they don't touch each other. Then add another layer of sand on top of the potatoes, fully covering them. Continue layering like this until the box is full. Place it in a cool, dry, and shaded area. Don't leave it outdoors or where there might be cockroaches or mice. With this method, potatoes will stay fresh and firm for many weeks, even 1 to 2 months. Method 6. Store potatoes in a cool, dark, and ventilated place. Have you heard of storing potatoes in a cool and airy place? This is a traditional and highly effective method. First, choose dry, unsprouted potatoes. Never wash the potatoes. If there's soil or dirt on the skin, leave it. If the soil is still moist, let the potatoes air dry naturally. Where are you from? It's such a joy that we're connecting from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for your support. Then, place them in a wooden box, cardboard box, or ventilated rack. The ideal temperature for storage is 7 to 10 degrees Celsius, 44 to 50 degrees Fahrenheit. In a cool environment, potatoes sprout less and retain more vitamin C. In contrast, heat and strong light convert starch into sugar, cause the skin to turn green from chlorophyll, and increase solanine, making the potatoes bitter and toxic. This method is simple, economical, and keeps potatoes crispy, sweet, and less likely to sprout. Many studies show that cool temperatures can extend the shelf life of potatoes many times longer than room temperature. Among these 6 methods, which one suits you best? Leave a comment below. If you have your own effective potato storage tips, don't hesitate to share. I'd love to learn more from everyone. That's all for today's video. If you found it useful, please like and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to see our next videos. Thank you so much. Wishing you and your family many delicious meals. See you in the next video. Let me know if you'd like this formatted as subtitles or a script with timestamps.